Somebody. I don't know. Someone's going through a rapid transformation. This full moon is crazy. Did you see how big that fucking moon was? Oh my goodness. I take note of everything. So I'm looking at the moon when I finally saw it. I didn't even realize till I looked at it. I'm like, oh shit, it's a full moon. I feel like we just had a new moon. I don't be knowing time be moving. I just be going. I don't be paying attention. I just be looking up and I be seeing. So I was looking up and it was like very, very cloudy. And it was, sometimes you see the moon, there's no clouds around, it's just bright as fuck in the sky. This one I noticed was like surrounded by clouds, like it was just very, very cloudy. So it makes sense. Getting that energy, smoke and mirrors. With that, I'm getting the energy of, illusions. Um, something is symbolic with clouds with you right now. You should look that up. Somebody you might be like interpreting messages or something. You have many different gifts. You might be realizing this. Yeah. So there's that. Okay. So somebody out here going through a very big transformation, and I don't know what is causing this. I don't know if it's just time. I don't know if you have been, praying for certain things. And that's what people don't understand with prayer. When you ask for things, you got to know you don't just get the thing. You got to go through the things to get the thing that you want. You don't just get a thing. So, whatever it is y'all have been praying for, it's like you have been doing the work. This is what I be talking about. Prayer is communication, prayer is giving and receiving. You understand? And that's what you've been doing with your team here. Okay, so some of you guys, like I said a couple weeks ago, there's this energy of crossing the threshold. There's this energy of initiation. And what is this actually meaning? This is not initiation into some type of cult. This is not, no. What this is someone out here has successfully completed their transformation. So you have successfully gone from, you know, the shadow aspect of your journey. You've gone through the fool's journey completely. You've completely closed out the cycles that were necessary for your growth and ascension. And this is you fully tapped in with your spiritual power, your spiritual purpose. We're allowed to tap in and out of certain things as we are ascending, right? So we can feel that energy of that thing, whatever. If this message resonates for you, it resonates for you. I'm not breaking nothing down. Um, Someone is fully tapped into their highest alignment or highest timeline, or when I say you have crossed the threshold, I'm going to say this. I feel like there's a spiritual battle for a reason, right? They say only the strong survive. And a lot of you guys have been going through a lot of things, right? If you think about it, the biggest projection that has been sent your way or whatever is this devil energy. But remember, I told you before, we ain't never seen that energy. So we understand an energy because we feel it and then it's made known to us, right? That's an energy that is mystical, right? It's just dark energy, so it's labeled the devil. Some of you guys are actually having these situations where people have projected on you so much of this energy that this energy itself, because let me tell you something, energy is energy. People can try to manipulate it, but it is still what it was, which is energy, pure, raw energy. So, with that being said, when people try to manipulate this energy and send you darkness, well, you must get attuned to that, right? You must learn to live and grow and thrive through that, right? People get excited, right, when they see that you're getting the devil energy in your readings. They're like, yeah, it's working. My negativity, my this, it's working. It's work. They love to see that. This is, I feel like, why it doesn't very much so come out a lot in mine, because I'm trying to tell you. This is like, I'm seeing the devil card, the ace of swords, the seven of swords in reverse, with the moon in reverse. Like, this is like you guys have been projected upon so much with this energy that you have made peace with this darkness. Now, it does not mean that you are dark. What it means is you have found peace in your darkness. You are the light in that dark. You are the only light. to see through that dark illusion here. Scorpionic energy, transformation. Some of you guys are having a rebirth in this area. This is also where Spirit is telling me to tell you magic of any kind does not work on you. You are too strong at this point. The only, like, it's pointless. It's been pointless, but it's pointless. So when I saw that energy, the devil was upright. Now I don't mind that because I understand what was being said. It was the truth about the devil. Now remember, I said some of you guys are going to find out who the devil in your situation was. That might be what this is talking about. Confirmation for someone, or just in general. This is that devil energy that's telling us the truth, telling you the truth. What I got from this energy is the devil don't want you. Now, what people are doing is people are still trying to project upon you this energy. But I'm telling you, the devil said, he don't want you. So I don't know what happened in spiritual court. We all know even the Bible says the devil's only here for a time. We all know the Bible says that even the devil got to ask God. So with all that being said, this was a spiritual battle for you to understand whose you are and who you are. Meaning, are you going to let projection or truth guide you? Now, a lot of these people wanted you to fall into their trap of believing the illusion. But God said something here. That illusion can no longer sit with you. That illusion can no longer be cast over you. Whoever you are who has confronted this said darkness, whatever you went up against, you successfully came out the other side. The cards that I got were the Hierophant, the Hermit, the Strength, and the Fool. And the energy that I got from the devil was like, you've been set free. This is not like surface level energy. This is, you guys have been, for some reason or another, I know I've told you guys of some things, told you of what was being done to you. Right? Some of you guys, you got these direct messages from God, and then it was me and other readers that confirmed what God told you about what was going on, right? And so it's like with that, God was guiding you on how to move as well. With that being said, you successfully achieved something. This is you getting the knowledge to complete something. This is you're like, you're very wise. You got a lot of wisdom. The hermit usually travels alone. The, the hermit is usually traveling through darkness with the only light that he's holding, right? And next to this hermit card, this talks about in this energy, God giving you that light. And somebody out here, you were called to do this amongst a collective of people that God knew were going to be watching you, surveilling you, hunting you down. There's something here with the hunt. But there's also something here with you guys being extremely strong and breaking free of something. So I don't know what this is. I do know, but it's different for everybody. I also got like when the devil tells you, I got the devil in reverse with the temperance. When the devil can come to you and be like, listen, this is what's going on. This is what was being done. This is why it was being done. Let me tell you something. You a powerful ass motherfucker. That's literally the devil throwing his hands up with you like, yo, it ain't me. Look at your devil card. Now put that next to the Ace of Swords. What do you see? Just what I said. This is literally like, this is not my work. This is what people are doing. Like the devil is telling on people because the devil knows that you are protected. So if people want to continue to play with your energy, well, now you are being protected from the highest of the high and the lowest of the low. You know why? Because these people have sent you there. They sent you on a quest to find yourself. They sent you in the lion's den, as they say. They left you for dead. They hired people, they tried to set you up, they lied on you, they stalked you, they fucking watched you, they surveilled you, they sat in the fucking background and didn't do shit. And now when all this shit gets revealed, Tower, judgment on the Seven of Swords, like we said a couple months ago. You guys are coming out of something. You're coming out of something. Okay? That's what I'm getting for this energy. And whoever was doing this work, someone's been doing a lot of work with no reward. I saw literally into with that devil card, I got Six of Wands for the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's getting some enlightenment here. You, whoever you are, this is a fucking powerful message. You are extremely protected. Everything is blocked. And every single time that something is done against you, it will be revealed to you. It's like these people who wanted to throw rocks and hide their hands will always be revealed to you now. Oh, God, this is fucking crazy. This Seven of Wands here, it's like a block. Literally, look at anyone working against you, spiritually, whatever the intent, with it being malicious. Let's just say that, okay? Anyone with a closed off heart, a cold heart, there's something here with hearts. Well, that's judgment. Anyone with that type of energy towards you, it's automatically, instantly being blocked. And stabilization is coming right behind that. See, there's something here about this is not even a thing anymore. You don't have to go through something else. You don't have to worry about something else. And can you imagine you went through all this for God to be able to show you, give you the keys on life, this spiritual life that you're living, how to maintain, how to achieve, how to move forward, how to maneuver, right? You have been a student of the divine. Someone was out here talking about, oh, you were put on the front lines for blah, 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 and my shit. And it's like, yeah, because only, you ain't put on the front lines with no protection. So take that how it resonates as well. For someone out here chosen one. What else do they need to know? This energy, there's nothing for you to be afraid of. Yeah, Eight of Wands, Tower. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. This was something that was forced. Look at the Hermit. This is something that was foreshadowed. This is literally your spirit team telling you to look back and you'll see this tower. That was, remember, probably a prophecy in the making. So this is the prophecy, as I said the other day, Eight of Wands. And someone out here, your prophecy that a lot of people know of. See, here's the thing. I don't understand how people know of, I don't know. But someone, I guess, must know that your prophecy is Six of Wands. So all the towers to it don't change what it still was, right? Like I said, energy is energy. Regardless of who tries to manipulate it, the original source is still the original source. So if that's your energy and your energy is stated to be Six of Wands, a victory, success at everything that you undertake, that's what's happening right now. Everything that you are about to undertake or put your hand on will be victorious. This is a season, this is a cycle for victory for you. Only you know. Look in your birth chart. This is what this is saying. Some people are destined to, lose. It's just life, right? And some people are destined to win. It's as simple as that. So there's no switching of that from the fact that when God gives you the keys, you will know what you need to say. You will know what is true for you. And that will cause a tower to some type of energy outside of you that thought it knew you better than you knew you. There's a rite of passage here. And something about a rite of passage, because I know when I went through mine, is the protection around you is crazy. As you literally ascend. Wheel of Fortune, this was fated for someone. Look at your birth chart. There's a reason I'm saying that. I don't just make up what I say. Someone's birth chart, they might be studying it. You might need a birth chart reading, but something about your birth chart, it says that you are destined to win. And if you think about it, it makes sense that you'd be destined to win with so many people trying to make you fail. See how God works? You're destined to win because God knew that you coming into this world, people were going to try to make sure that you did not succeed at whatever endeavors. It doesn't have to be any one thing. And since that time, God has sealed you, right, for your victory, for your success. That's why those who resonate with that energy of the battle is already won, the victory in God, like things like that. Like when you understand what it means when God says to you, like something about victory and success and destiny for you, you got to understand what you're being told. It means no matter what, that's the judgment for you. And also, this is a reading right here. This was also a time for someone to think about something a little bit deeper. I feel like this was before the Scorpio full moon. It was, because I remember this energy. I said it was being released. Yeah, that was before, I think. I think. I don't know. See, I don't even be remembering. I just be going with the flow. But this energy is coming through again because Spirit's like, remember, we told you. Judgment is like, remember the call. Remember the warning we gave about this energy being released. So there's someone here is getting many, many like epiphanies or those eye-opening moments. And this happens when you transform. Like the more you transform, um, things that were so like blocked from you, or it's just like instantly, oh shit, oh wow, oh damn, I didn't like it's gonna come downloads like that, and you're gonna have all these answers for things that you just fucking didn't have before, and you're like, what the divine timing is at play? Alignment is happening. My left ear is ringing. God is talking. Yeah, your path is opening up to you more and more. There's something here about more and more. And I'm also getting expansion here. Yeah, you chose the right path. You chose the right one. This is the path where you get blessed for walking it. Just walking it. You get blessed just for choosing to walk this path. Whatever path you're walking. I can't tell you what that is. Whatever path you're walking that you know is the right one, that you are being inspired to walk down, you're getting blessed because you chose that. And it's probably because you had many things up against you. You had many things up against you. And you were just, somebody out here, you're very in tune too. Look at you. You're like, people be acting like, you're someone who, you feel vibes. Whoever I'm picking up on, you feel the vibes of individuals. And it's kind of like you sit back and you just kind of watch them do what you feel like they're already going to do. You're someone like that. You're very intuitive. So a lot of you guys have been in this energy of feeling like, damn, man, like, how come everybody that I'm seeing is on some fuck shit? Like, everything just feels like people are being deceptive. Like, you guys have been calling out in your mind, like, a lot of deceptive activity that you have been sensing around individuals. And there's something here with that being revealed to you as well. Like, you weren't just like making this up. Somebody out here, you weren't just believing something falsely. There's something here. And it has to do with somebody out here in my collective, someone from your past. I don't know who this energy is, but you do. It has to do with someone from your past. That's all I know. Someone that you used to kick it with, used to chill with, used to celebrate with. I don't fucking know. They're a part of your story somehow. This enlightenment will come to you. But again, like they said, they like to play with darkness. The moon is another great source of light too. Anything else, Mosai? Shit. Anything else, Mosai? There you go. Illumination, graduation, I heard celebration, spiritual enlightenment, spiritual illumination. This is spiritual growth. This is spiritual health. This is you guys, you guys are in good health, spiritual health, good health, whatever. This is good mental health. Like, everything is good with you. That's what God is saying. And I don't know why it's important for me to say all that. I don't know if these are all the areas in which people are trying to attack you, but God is telling you that you are good in every area. Something also about the solar plexus that is good. If you ask God to clear out your solar plexus, it was cleared. If you've been doing chakra work, period, I just heard sacral. That's good. Everything is good. I don't know what's going on where you need to know this, but God said just give the message. Yeah. God said just give the message. I don't know, because I'm just the messenger. I don't be knowing until I get off. And I listen to it again, and God give me a download about the shit that I'm saying. All I know is whatever's happening right now, God is saying that it's meant to happen the way it's happening. And a lot of you guys, you were already foretold of something coming to you. Okay? The time for that thing that God said was going to be revealed, and you were going to receive something. Here, I don't know. That time that God told you back then, that in the future with this Three of Wands and the Moon card, something will be revealed to you. And if you stayed strong, you would receive justice. Yeah, this is coming in. Somebody out here is about to receive justice for something. Somebody here is about to receive something for something. Something someone in my collective has done, stood for, been about. I don't know, something God gave you something. Prophecy. And God is telling you that you need to make no mistake about something in this message that you're hearing. You were told something in the past about a secret that was going to be revealed to you. And that God said in divine timing, right, this would be illuminated as well, right, to those who need to understand and that all you needed to do was be strong, stay strong, continue to stay creatively inspired, right? Stay on your throne type energy. God was telling you in the midst of all of this shit, this was still the outcome. Don't get stuck here. You see? So there's something that's happening right now, like as I'm speaking, or something is being made right for someone. Now, this could be financially, this could be, oh man, there's many ways, but the Empress is abundance, right? So some of you guys, let's see what's behind this. Let's clarify this Empress because you're getting some form of abundance. What is this Empress? Oh, wealth transfer, Scorpio energy, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus. Oh shit! See how I just did that? Wow. Empress could be Libra or Taurus. So we just had the Taurus energy, which was stabilizing energy. Now we have Scorpio, which is money transformation, money exchange, real estate, property, assets, and other people's. We gotta remember to say that part. And then we have Libra, which is balancing of that energy. Oh shit. Wow. Remember, that's a release of something that was being blocked or held back. Somebody's getting some dollars. All right. What is this Empress? Yep, the Lovers, the Star. Something was held back from somebody for a long time. I don't know how this was done, but somebody's holding on to. This is like a. I don't know. I'm gonna stop now because I feel like with the Star card, this is supposed to be a surprise. Like it's meant to be a surprise to you, but you're gonna receive something as you're transitioning. It's a part of your transition, Empress. And this again with the Six of Swords is hidden helpers. You got people in the actual physical realm. Some of these people are meant to not be seen by you. And that's just what God says. That's what God is saying. I got my hidden helpers. Yes, I do. Wherever you are, someone's watching. I don't want to scare you. But you see, you have notified the right people. There's something here about the right people are seeing you now. And you are being like, there's some type of protection here that you're being granted. I don't know. Take what resonates. This is just confirmation for someone right here. But you are being watched. And there are people that are watching you to make sure, like I said the other day, that you get where you need to go in all aspects of what I just said. Yeah, God don't play about you. You have been freed of something. And a lot of you guys, I feel like you were in some shit that you didn't know you was in. There's some type of battle here. There's some type of like physical battle here. I don't know if this is court. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. See, I'm getting a deeper message here. Someone was in something they didn't know that they were in. I don't know what that means. That's why you're not gonna expect this money or this whatever. I just heard a settlement payment. You're not gonna expect some. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh shit, Tower. You're not gonna expect some type of payment coming to you. But the Hierophant is an organization, institution. The Hierophant can be a bank. The Hierophant can be an office. The Hierophant can be anyone who oversees a company. Ace of Cups. You don't need to worry about all those details, God says. So, I hear someone like, who is it? Who am I getting this bag from? Somebody out here knows they deserve a fucking bag. I'm just saying. Deserve something. Shit. You deserve something, Magician. Yeah, and this is you manifesting, co-creating your abundance. So this whole thing, this whole spiritual journey is all about finding oneself, right? Getting in alignment with that true self, right? Removing what no longer serves, right? And there's an opportune and destined time, right? For you to receive what's yours. And that's what you have been called to manifest, what's yours. You're manifesting your reality based off of insight given to you from who you believe to be God, correct? Okay. So why would you not think that there is a time that you will be able to receive that? The Empress is all about receiving. God is telling you to sit down. You've worked, you've been up, you've been up. This is literally you have been up. Magician, Hierophant. You're a very enlightened magician, if you do call yourself a magician. You're not a dark magician or a dark, you're very enlightened with how you use your spiritual power. Someone out here, you are truly a divine feminine, empress energy. Truly. No magic necessary. You are the magic. That's pretty much what people don't understand about somebody. And that's the truth here. The Ace of Swords. So for those of you guys who have been manifesting the truth, God is giving it to you. Okay? And those with eyes will see and ears will hear clearly anything in this message that they needed to hear. Right? Because like I said the other day, judgment is being called. And the divine is ruling in the favor of the heart spaces of individuals. So whatever that is, what's your heart like? Everybody worried about the physical appearance of a fucking thing in a person, what they got, and all this other shit. What's that heart look like? That's what's being judged and weighed right now. This is how God is ruling in the favor or not the favor of individuals. And when we give these messages and we'll be talking about the divine is watching, the divine is pouring into, the divine is doing, there's no excuse for why anybody can't change their hot space. So it's a choice. I'm going to be evil, nasty, mean, dark, and corrupt. Or I'm going to say, shit, maybe I haven't been that way my whole fucking life. It's time for a change. It's up to the individual. Chosen one, I don't know where you came from, what your life was like, what you was into before your, spiritual journey, but I'm sure it was the complete opposite of where you are now, and I'm proud of you. I thank you for choosing the unfamiliar, the unknown, and having faith. I'm pretty sure it changed your life. I know it changed mine. So someone out here, you don't need to worry about nothing. What God told you is happening. And I don't really feel like anything in the physical can stop that. This is a prophecy. This is justice. This is God reigning true for someone. In the Bible, they talk about all those times where God is coming and he's going to do this and well, this is one of those times. It's just never been talked about, broken down like this for the everyday person to understand. Hello, justice. For some of you guys, what was done in the dark, it's time for it to be shown to you. That is the justice. So whoever was playing with this dark energy or whoever was the darkness for you while you were trying to reach your light, however this goes, justice. Now if we flip it the other way, I think it's the same thing. Balance is being brought because of your light. And in the future, there will be no darkness over a thing, or no secrets about a thing, or something that someone in the collective is revealing is changing the course of the future. However you look at it, this is major change that you were called to bring. So yes, you have crossed the threshold. This is where that you do the work, you get the reward. Yeah, you did the work. Someone out here, congratulations. I'm happy to know there's other people out here that be going through moments like this. It feels good to be blessed. It feels good to be blessed, especially when you know that you've earned it. Some of you guys are in this place where you was feeling bad about being in your blessed season. And God was like, nah, you better stand your ass up. You better stand up and be seen for who you are. My chosen one. You've overcome much. This is also God, like, take a bow. Somebody out here, you need to take a bow, God said. I don't know. It's a spiritual thing. But yeah, I don't know. All you've been doing is manifesting truth and clarity. That's it. Look at. If I asked the cards, what are these people manifesting? It wouldn't be this. This is what makes you different. You ask God to give you the truth, right? And you manifest with it. You're not asking God for the truth and then creating illusions around it. There are two different types of people. So, why is she talking like that? Why are you talking like that? Why do they think? It ain't about thinking shit. It's about some of you are destined to do exactly what you're doing. Expose what's hidden. Of course, what's hidden is going to be exposed. Right? As they continue to want to project on whoever you are, High Priestess, their secrets are being revealed. You cannot work on a High Priestess. Hello. fuck is wrong with these people? But see, here's the thing. They don't really know who are true high priestesses or not. Well, I think they do now. But everyone want to be a high priestess, right? Everyone want to be the one that sees all the things and knows all the things. But a lot of these people are not high priestesses. So, with that being said, those of you that know that you are, that's how you know whose you are. Because I'm telling you, I ain't doing. You think a high priestess, and why do you always get a dark connotation with that card? I don't understand it. The high priestess is the Queen of Cups. You don't get a dark energy from the Queen of Cups, but you look at the high priestess and you're like, oof, that's scary. That's occult-like. That's mystical. I don't understand that. And that's the mindset of someone who doesn't understand what a true high priestess is. A high priestess has all of the knowledge of all of the things that she needs to be able to access at any given point in time. A true high priestess doesn't know how vast and how deep her knowledge actually is. A true high priestess can pull up anything from this wisdom that she has that she doesn't understand. Someone with all of that knows there are things that you don't do. So someone who is like that and does not do those things that are not supposed to be done can clearly see someone who is. And that's when I came into that realization. Because, when I first came into tarot and I'm like listening to other readers, I'm like, damn, they really tapped in. And I'm like, hold on a second. But then if that was the case, you wouldn't say that. And it would just be one thing that throw it off for me. Being a high priestess is not something that you have to learn. The thing with being a high priestess is learning to trust what you get. It'd be so fucking crazy, some of the shit that comes through. And it's like, how the fuck do I know that? I don't fucking know. God just gave you the keys. What are the keys? What do the keys go to? You ever ask these types of questions when they say you got the keys? You have the knowledge. Fuck the library. You got the key to the fucking library. Do you understand? Fuck the vault being locked. You are the key to the vault. So when I be talking about spiritual inheritance and abundance, and you are the abundance, so share it. Someone is truly coming into an understanding of what an actual wealth transfer is. And for some of you, it has nothing to do with money. Health is wealth. You understand that now. See, somebody out here has graduated. Somebody out here fully trusts themselves now. And a lot of people be saying, oh yeah, I know what I be saying. I be knowing. They don't be knowing. They be doubting. They be doubting. They just hope that you don't be knowing. And somebody out here, you really be knowing now. And you're trusting what you're being given. All right, let's close this out. This is good energy for a full moon. Shit. I like it. I like this a lot. What does my collective need to know? Just, oh, damn. Okay, then. Yeah. It makes sense when I said the other day, the Justice card came out. And look how it fell. Right on my hand like this. In the upright. So, 7 of Wands. It's funny, the other day I say you might even have some of those types of individuals, like they're on your side. You have somebody on your side of some type of importance. I don't know, 6 of Swords, Justice. I keep seeing that. So, just be aware of that. Just be aware of that. Someone needs to be aware of that. The Fool. Something is known. I don't know. It makes sense, though. Everybody wanted people to know who you was, so something about you is known. And it is known that you might just need, I don't know, some extra eyes on you. In a good way. In a good way. So, yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. Someone wants to invest in somebody as well. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This might be a new job here. But somebody wants to invest in somebody in my collective. Yeah, manifestation when it comes to work. If you have been manifesting like work, Somebody out here, you may have just left a job, or you're thinking about leaving a job, or you've been doing applications for a new job that's about to come through. You're going to get the approval for that by Friday, is what I just heard. Somebody's going to have a new job by Friday. Yeah. Spirit saying you can expect this. Is this not like a job, something new? You completed something, something you've done. Yeah. So, congratulations on your new job. Yeah, and it's going to be more money for you. See, people don't realize sometimes you stay at a place to grow time. You know, you grow time. Time is money, right? That's an investment. Anything you invest in is, uh, you should get some type of something in return. So, I mean, somebody was on a job for a long time and they were just building up their time there to be able to go to something that they knew was going to be better or pay them more, and that they knew they would be picked over something else because of the amount of time that they spent at this job. Confirmation. Confirmation 2 times. So yeah, you did the right thing. And you probably had a lot of people on your ass like, why are you still there? You hate it there. You're miserable. And da 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 da. They were thinking like, I don't know, crash out energy for you. But all the while you had a long term plan in mind. You don't think about the present. You think about the long term end goal is what I heard. And that's why you stayed at this job that, so there's something here with someone out here. People been, I don't know if people been talking about what you do for work or what, why you been doing it so long, why the fuck you care if it's not doing this and you don't have this, and I don't fucking know. Someone's very worried about somebody's life. I don't know why. Is there a weirdo? Do they have all the things they think you should have? Probably not. I guess they want to live vicariously through you. See? Weirdo energy. Weirdos. That's all I can say. They just fucking see how easy that was to say. Weirdo energy. But yeah, things are being removed. Obstacles, like I said earlier. Some of you guys, this was people. Some of you guys, this was friends. Some of you guys, this is family. Some of y'all, this is siblings. Some of y'all, this is lovers. Whoever, whatever people were making you feel like restriction. And when I say on your path, like we evolve all the time, all the time. And there are, and it'd be simple as like one day, where like right now today, it is what it is, right? We can get a download tomorrow and have an inner tower that has to free us of something, right? That we were holding on to today. And this is how God works when a tower hits. So right now, today, everything is everything. Tomorrow, something can happen. And I'll be sitting there tomorrow thinking about how today everything was everything. Now today, this is this thing. It's a new thing. And that should be crazy to me when God be doing that. Like, that's what you talk about paradigm shifting and the collapsing of something. Mentally, emotionally, physically, it's something that has to be released that you could have been holding on to for your whole life. A thought process, a person, a family member. A lot of motherfuckers be keeping people around because of the memories and shit. When you know this motherfucker ain't going where you're going, don't have the vision you have, the dreams, the creativity, the drive, the determination, the hustler mentality as you do, and you know that there is going to come a point in time where you're going to have to detach. Like, God will do this when it's time for this next thing. And some of you guys, this is why you just went through a period of forgiveness and detaching and Eight of Cups once again. God was like making you tell yourself that it was okay to be fucking great. God was pouring into you when people were trying to make you feel like and guilt trip and gaslight you into not fucking moving on with your life. Simple as that. Doing everything they could. And you, something in your spirit broke. Because that's the thing with ascension and spiritual awakening. When you go through that, you are not the same person. So, not allowing yourself to fully release what you already know is not aligned with where you are and where you're further going. That's the hardest part of this. And some of you guys have been holding on to something for way too fucking long. And some type of something happened. And you're now back on your path, moving as you should be. Not that you were off of it, But there was some things that had to be revealed to you still for you to let go of something that you were thinking about. And that's why I say with this lover's card, it doesn't always have to be a relationship, but for a lot of us, it'd be the people we were in connection with. So it is what it is. You learn, you grow, you move on. That's how that should be life. I don't understand why people are so upset that people want to move on. Shouldn't everybody want to move on? Like, I don't get it. It's like we age, we don't get to ask ourselves, do we want to be a year older? We just have to get older. So I don't understand why moving on is any different. I don't get it. The older I get, the more I don't understand someone else progressing. I don't understand someone else's progression aggravating someone else. Let me tell y'all something. God said I can tell you. So I'm going to tell you. Because I don't need to lie to y'all. I'm a real individual. So there's a position at my job that I kind of subtly been working for. And it was going to come to me anyways. But then, life happened and I get some other good news, right? That the stuff with my kids, the timeline, all that shit. Okay, all that's great. So this is what I'm talking about. And see, people don't be understanding. I be saying shit in my readings, and I be having to fucking do it myself. Remember how I said if you want this, you're gonna have to do this, like that sacrifice energy. If you want something like this, you're gonna have to let go of something like this. People be thinking it'd be the craziest things ever, the biggest things in the world, but it'd be like something like that. Like if I only got offered this, position, I'm already a manager, but I got offered another position, right? You hear the horn outside? Okay. God knows I'm telling the truth. I got offered the position that I had been waiting for. And I had to tell them, oh, I can't take it because blah, 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 blah. I'm not upset because my family is first, right? But in the pit of me, when I heard that they found somebody else to take it, I was like, okay, cool. The girl that got it, I was so happy for her. I trained her, um, just I'm happy for her. She got it. No malice in my heart. At first, I was like, damn, that shit stung a little bit. It did sting a little bit, but I'm human. But am I over here trying to get them to change their mind and da 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 da? Nah, she got that. Shit like that. So this is what I'm saying. In life, shit happens, and those are the things where when another person comes up, you should celebrate them. Now, I could have been a fucking vindictive bitch and been mean and rude to her and all types of shit. But I wasn't. I told her I'm happy for you. Congratulations. You'll do great. Because honestly, if they had asked me, what do you think about her for this position? She is exactly the person that I would have said. So in all actuality, it all works out well. See, sometimes it's like, and it's not even taking an L. It's sometimes you gotta take the back seat. Many opportunities come. And they also say don't take the first opportunity that does come, stuff like that. So it's crazy. It's crazy. And then I think to myself, well, if I'm thinking long term, realistically speaking, because I'm grown, I'm not trying to be job hopping, and I got 3 kids, right? If I'm thinking realistically speaking, I've been at this place for a while now. It's a great place. People are lovely. I'm thinking of a long term goal. I'm not thinking about something right now that I want at 36 years old. There's growth to be had. Life lessons are being learned. So I can take this back seat and, be where I am right here and be okay with this for a little bit because I don't plan on going nowhere. Not for a long time. So sometimes you got to see the long term goal to not get fucking blindsided by what's happening in the right now. Because I could have went a whole different way. See what I'm saying? So it was I just had to give you some real life experience of what I be talking about. Because everything ain't about tarot and these fucking weird ass people that have no fucking work experience whatsoever. Sorry. I'm talking about real world shit too. Not just stuff in the spiritual realm. So some of you guys may have gone through something like that too in your life recently, where you had to, could have even been like a declining an offer, something like that, or turning your back on something that you once thought you wanted, or changing your mind about something that you were so sure of because you got new information or more information, or you learn more about something. Like, yeah, this is that crossing the threshold that you have crossed into this new energy of like things are just flowing for you because you know something now that you didn't. There's some real gems and wisdom that has been being poured into you lately. Congratulations on receiving whatever these keys are that God said that you needed to receive. There's a major, major upgrade and blessing that's coming in your life because it's divinely orchestrated to happen in its time. Justice is going in your favor. You're going to get good news when it comes to matters of justice. If someone out here is seeking justice, you're going to get good news. This is all about a message in regards to justice, however that resonates in your life, be it spiritual or physical. The spiritual message may be this one right here. The physical message may be a letter in the mail, a phone call, a meeting, a can we talk. You hear that banging? Yeah. For some people, it's going to be that type of thing. We're going to leave that alone. You know what I meant by that because I said it the other day. But yeah, so all y'all have a great night. It's funny. Yeah, I love this. The bottom of the deck. Thank you, God. This was the energy. We just had a Scorpio full moon, right? And that came in to remove, because that's what a full moon does. It releases, right? Four of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse. This full moon has released something. And somebody out here has seen something, there's no veil. There's no veil when it comes to something. For someone out here, there's no veil when it comes to you. So if you see through no veil, then you're being seen through no veil. Do you get it? And I'm gonna leave that there. Love y'all. Have a good night.